Hi everyone, Sarah videotaping in Boston and pretending to be on the roof deck of the Hilton Minneapolis Hotel because I wish so much that I could be with you guys. Uh, Nonetheless, I'm very honored and excited to get to present in some capacity with Dr. Musselwhite and the amazing Kim Kulasekaran, and to share with you all how literacy instruction has supported the communicative competence of our students with complex communication needs. Like many of you, we define communicative competence based on the definitions by Janice Light in both 1989 and 2003. And so throughout our presentation today, we will shout out how the various literacy lessons and strategies for instruction also target a variety of these communicative competencies. And you all know them. There's linguistic competence, the vocabulary and syntax, and all around code that make up a language, including the language of the AAC system. There's operational competence, those skills that are needed to successfully navigate and use the communication device. There's social competence, those crucial discourse skills and functions that enable the AAC user to be a social participant in their world. There's strategic competence, all those tools that every communicator must have to get their point across and truly be heard. And finally, but so important for our students who are still learning about the power of communication, we can't forget those psychosocial factors that Light talks about of motivation, attitude, confidence, and resilience. Communicating is such hard work, and using a device is even harder, which is why our instruction, all our instruction, needs to uplift and encourage our students. We need to give them a reason to communicate. So today in this presentation, we plan to demonstrate how a comprehensive literacy curriculum and our instruction gives students something to talk about and can motivate and inspire them regardless of the complexity of their communication needs. So who are Kim and I? We both teach at the Carter School, which is a substantially separate Boston public school. And we have over 25 students ages 11 to 22 years of age who come to us with complex physical, cognitive, and communication needs. Many are CBI or legally blind, all from diverse multilingual and multicultural families, and the majority of them are non-speaking. So our whole school focus over the last several years has been communication for this complex population. And that, of course, is an SLP's dream, because it means that everyone following a transdisciplinary model, all of us teachers, paraprofessionals, related service providers, nurses, staff, we all know our students' communication systems. Everyone models communication on them, and we all strive to support our students to communicate authentically and effectively. The first step of all of that is figuring out their indicating response, that mode of communication for them. And yes, our students are students with complex needs and multiple disabilities, but these labels cannot and could never describe who each individual person is at our school. Many of our students come to the Carter initially around high school with no robust communication system and often limited intentional motoric responses. So our first step as teachers is to find and instruct our students to use some kind of indicating response, an intentional behavior that they can use and that we can shape into something that is communicative. At the get-go, our job is to work as a team to explicitly teach our students that operation of using that one indicating response, if that's all they have. Whether it's like Mario here, who we were able to shape his Elvis smile into that intentional yes or that best yes during partner-assisted auditory scanning. Sometimes it's a full body movement upwards to activate a switch for yes, or of course, eye gaze or reach towards yes, no symbols. We work together again as a team to figure out that best yes for all our students. And then from there, we want to work as a team to explicitly teach our students to use that intentional response to communicate for a variety of communicative functions. At the Carter, we use the Communication Matrix by Charity Rowland et al. And we use that not only to assess our students, but to help guide our communicative objectives and programs and go beyond having our students just request for something more. Right. We complete the communication matrix as a team that includes the teachers and paraprofessionals because they know their students best, and when possible, their parents. I love this tool because it really reminds all of us, every member of the team, that there are so many reasons that a student may want to communicate. Right? They might, beyond that requesting for more, they might want to share information about their day or something that happened on the bus. They have, we want to help them learn to ask questions, to make comments, to boss, teachers around and direct the behavior of others, and of course to self-advocate. Our tasks as teachers is to provide learning opportunities, as many as possible, so that every student can use that one response, again, if that's all they have, to express other communicative functions, again, that go beyond requesting. Everyone on the team understands this, and we all work very hard so that our students can become socially competent and use communication for a variety of reasons.